Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the My Crazy Dad podcast, season 2, episode 6.
What up, everybody? Woo!
Is today Memorial Day or
Today
was
is
that yesterday?
Memorial Day.
Okay, I thought it was yesterday.
So thank you to all the soldiers out there, especially the ones that lost their lives to give us the freedoms that we have. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, the reason we didn't film yesterday, we had the Indy 500.
And the
then-
Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, so pretty busy yesterday, just watching races.
While I drink a Peppy. Hashtag not sponsored.
Trying to think. I know my guy finished 4th in the Indy 500 Pato Award. And then after that, it kind of just went downhill for McLaren. But did you watch that yet? The Elia winning? He
Well,
was
you
like,
showed me after
Well,
video.
yeah, but he was like freaking out. He like still had his helmet on and he climbed the fence. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
he's about to clip down on everything.
Well, it's safe if he falls backwards.
That would be awesome to kiss the bricks there.
Hell yeah.
The original bricks. That's kind of
Yeah.
sick. What do you mean, dude? That's like a crazy moment to where you can kiss the bricks at Indianapolis.
I wouldn't want to. Even if I won, I'd be like, everybody y'all can, but I ain't getting
No,
down there.
you would have done it.
No.
And then he got the reef with the milk.
Yes, the milk.
And what? How did I just type all that?
And
in
Kyle
there?
Larson won the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna choke like he normally does.
I think Hendrick's team's cheating this year.
You're just saying that because I told you what.
No,
my brother
I've
thinks.
actually been when the cars run consecutive 1 through 4, something's up. And they were doing it last night for the longest time too.
I
think
mean, my
Richard's
brother
like,
had a
"Hey,
good point to where these guys weren't the best of racers before. Like maybe Kyle Larson might have been like top 20, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, Elliott Chase, he won last year's championship, so
was he on Hendrick?
yes,
Were these cars like this last year?
no, just Chases.
Hmm.
But maybe they got away with something, so they're throwing it to the other cars.
Well, I just know my brother had said like they don't go to inspections. That's why they start from like the back sometimes.
Yeah.
But didn't that happen with the Toyotas with Bubba and all of them?
I'm not
They
sure
started
what
from the
happened
back.
with them. Last week, I think most of them had to start near the back.
Was it Coda?
Hmm?
It was Coda, right? Where they started from the back?
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Why did they start from the back? Anyhow, I guess it just happens to everybody, but yeah, the Hendrick car is kind of crazy. I guess they just have more money to. I don't know. See, this is the thing. It's not like F1 where like a team has more money and can develop the car differently.
Yeah.
Like NASCAR is regulated, like super heavy to where they give you a car and they're like, that's it.
Yeah, supposedly.
And the same with IndyCar. They just give
I
you
think,
the car.
I think a lot of places that if you dole out a little extra cash, people look different, look the other way.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy how much money these companies put into this shit, man.
Hey, dude, that's what I'm saying. NASCAR is so boring, dude. I try to watch it,
NASCAR is
but
not boring.
listen, if I'm getting a commercial every 10 laps, I'm out. I was getting mad last night. I'm like, why? It's like the important parts.
Somebody's got to pay for this shit.
Dude,
Sponsors.
do it the F1 way. Just put sponsors everywhere, and they already do.
I'm over all the Bubba Wallace videos,
Which videos?
the commercials.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like Bubba. Never have.
I guess that's the same with me and Jimmy Johnson.
And racism has nothing to do with it. There's a lot of yeah. I mean, I'm over all the Jimmy Johnson videos for
IndyCar.
Indy racing. Almost every commercial's him.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
No,
Jimmy
it is
Johnson.
like almost like every IndyCar related commercial is him. It's like, dude, he crashed out twice.
Yeah, no matter how many commercials you can show of the guy, he still sucks in Indy.
Yeah.
He did good in NASCAR, but he sucks in Indy, just like Bubba sucks in NASCAR.
But was good in the Truck Series.
Yes.
Right. That's why I don't like him. He's like a midfield driver. I'm like, why did they waste money on this? Like, I don't know, if he was, like I said, in the Truck Series, then it would be different. But, like, they see how his performances were, and he's top 20, which is fine. But, I don't know. If my brother was right, and they do pick up Kurt for 1 year, and then Ty Gibbs the next year, that'll be cool.
You know who I saw yesterday is a new NASCAR team owner?
Who?
Pitbull.
Oh, yeah. I hate Pitbull.
I like some of his stuff.
He's
Y'all having a good time out there?
up in here.
Up in here?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I see.
I don't know, dude. There's some people.
Even when I think I know my shit, I don't.
There's a couple drivers I hate, and like half of them are on the Toyota team, which I like. Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace. I think that's it for them. But then you go to like everybody else. I hate Kyle Larson. I mean, dude, if you got the N-word in your vocabulary on an online race, you're definitely racist or something.
Yeah.
Like, he just spewed it out on an online race, dude.
Just listen. I mean, I've played enough GTA 5 and everything else and COD on my PS4, and that's a word in a lot of people's vocabularies online.
Right, but this is different.
But,
like, he's in a professional
iRace, but, I'm not saying what he did was right or wrong. It was at the wrong time. Because, I've heard plenty of white guys say it before online.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like...
And nobody gets upset.
Well, it's because all those other people in the game are like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I go into a game, and, like, the second a girl talks, it's instantly, like, bashing her.
Oh, my God.
And I just sit there, I'm like, what did she even do? It's like, she's literally just a girl, and they're like, no, I don't want to say this stuff, because then
it's like
get twisted.
Back in the day when I was driving tractor trailer over the road. I mean, God forbid a woman speak up on a CB, because all of a sudden I'll be, hey, what's up, bitch? And, hey... Yeah. Where you at, Chica?
Dude, that's exactly what it's like in the games.
My God, guys, it's, oh no, there's a woman on a CB radio. Let her talk. Don't be racist. Don't be feminist.
No, feminist is for females.
Okay, well, whatever.
Anti-Semitism, I think.
Talk polite back to them. You don't have to become an instant dickhead,
Yeah. Dude, it's literally like that in the games. Especially Counter-Strike and Valorant, they instantly, like, just go crazy. Like, I'll go in there and be like, is that a grill? Like, as a joke, like a grill. Yeah. And then she'll be like, yeah. And then the, like, other people will be like, nah, kitchen, stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, what just happened?
A woman would say hi on a CB radio, and all of a sudden she's a lot lizard. And all the guys, where you at, bitch?
What's a lot lizard?
A lot lizard's a prostitute for truck drivers.
Oh.
They call them
lot lizard. Okay. Yeah. That's funny.
I used to have a cat rode with me in my truck, and her name was Lizzie.
Oh,
just for that reason, because I had a, pussy cat up in my truck, so her name was Lizzie.
Dude, I think
she used to lay on my dash and try to catch cars as they went by. And if it was raining out, my windshield wipers were on. Wherever she as soon as I turned them on, she was up on the dash trying to catch the windshield wipers.
So how did you stop to let, like, your dog? Because when you had Sock or whatever it was.
2 Socks?
Yeah.
Just rest areas, truck stops.
Would you stop that frequently, though?
He got into a routine where I could go 3-4 hours and then pull over and walk him real quick. But, that's what you got to do.
How old was he when you first got him? How old was he when you first got him?
8 weeks old.
So you got him as
a puppy, yeah.
Did he pee in the truck a lot?
A few times. He shit on my bed once while I was inside eating lunch or something.
Oh, my God. That reminds me.
I come out to a pile of shit on my bed.
Oh, Oh, we're already 10 minutes in. Anyhow, I'll just say this thing real quick, and then we can jump into your stories. A couple, like, almost a year ago, probably, he decided to sleep with the couch, like, flipped up on both sides with the legs and leaned back. And I don't think Winston liked that.
Winston.
Because he woke up to Winston puking and peeing on him.
He'd already peed at some point. He was puking on me when I woke up, and I'd already had the piss on me.
Oh, my
damn dog. It's just like you. I got the 3 Ps, puke, poop, and piss. You did all 3 on me. Why not the puppy?
Dude, that is so nasty, dude.
I'll wait till you have kids.
No, I'm saying with Winston.
Oh, yeah. And there's quite a bit of puke. And quite a bit of piss, too.
Yeah. Oh. Made like a slush or some shit.
Yo, it was not fun to clean up.
Yeah, that's disgusting. All right, so we're still in Holland.
Yes. And we're going to talk about puberty hitting today. I mean,
we should have run this by.
Puberty.
Is it bad?
No. Puberty does weird things to boys. I don't know about girls, but I remember this one time I was sitting in math class in school, and
I think I've heard this one.
You know, when puberty hits guys, they go through several, to be politically correct, erections a day. And I'm sitting in math class, and
you could be staring at a wall. You could be staring at a wall thinking about nothing.
I mean, I'm sitting here watching the math class teacher, a guy, doing these problems on the blackboard, and all of a sudden, so I'm sitting there, and he turns around and he asks me to come up, and he's like, "Hey, Sean, come up here and finish this problem for me." I'm like, "I can't right now." He's like, "No, you need to get up here and finish this solution for me." I'm like, I can't remember what his name is now, but I'm like, "Mr. I can't right now," hoping, this dude's a guy and he'd understand I can't right now from a pubescent teen, going through puberty. And so he's like, "No, Sean, you need to get up here." I'm like, I can't right now. And the dude proceeds to start calling me a baby and shit. He's like, "You need to get up here and quit being a baby." And I'm like, "I'm not coming up there. I can't right now." And so, he just drops it, and, he kind of embarrassed me and shit with calling me a baby and stuff. So when the bell rang, he was always one of the first out of the classroom, and he'd stand right beside the locker, right in front of the lockers. So I come out of the classroom, and I turned around and hauled off and hit the locker right beside his face. And I mean, pure fear popped up in this man's face. And I looked right at him, and I said, "You know what? I told you I couldn't come up to the board. And there's a reason I couldn't come up to the board. And I was hoping you'd understand, but you didn't. Ever call me a baby in class again, and the next time this punch will hit your face and not the locker beside you." And so I'm walking, and I mean, my hand is just killing me, and it's starting to swell right up. So I go down to the nurse's office, and I told him that I'd fallen down the stairs and smacked my hand against the wall, because the teacher never said anything to anybody about it. I don't know if I'd scared the living shit out of him or what, but so I ended up, they called my mom, and mom's like, her typical, "What the hell did you do?" And I'm like, "I fell down." To this day, if mom was still alive, I think she'd still think that I fell down the stairs and smacked my hand on the wall and the floor. But I ended up busting all of these knuckles on my hand and had to have a cast for like 4 or 5 weeks after it.
Dude, but that would hurt even worse.
Honestly, I ended up getting an A in the class.
What class was it? Oh,
math class. Yeah. I want to say the guy's name was Mr. Moy. I think that's what his name was. I'm not sure. It was still in the middle school, so I mean, I'm still, like I said, I was just starting puberty, so I want to say I was like 12, maybe 12 or 13.
Not good. I only can remember that happening like once or twice when the bell rang, and I was sitting in class. I'm like, oh my God. So I'd like pretend to like shove in my books into my bag and like rearrange my bag. Dude, I always used to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you think of,
And like the closer the bell got, I'm like, dude, why?
yeah, I mean, it's just like I can imagine, a young lady not truly understanding what her first menstruation is going to be like. A boy doesn't understand what the hell's going on down there.
Dude,
you're sitting there also,
legit.
you're lifting up your desk, hopefully, if you're any kind of guy in the makings, but it's like,
I don't think everybody's legs are that close to the desk.
well, I know, but it's like, what the hell's going? Stop it, and you got to get up and walk away. So yeah, you're like pulling at the front of your pants and shit, and you try to push it down in and shit before you get up and stuff,
Yep. Dude, I always used to do that crap.
If there's any kids watching,
It's
just
normal.
understand everybody goes through this, and it's okay to be a little embarrassed. It's just part of life, and I get it. Kids are cruel, Oh, look at what's going on with Madigan.
Dude, I swear the best pisses though are when you got one.
Oh yeah,
'Cause it comes out like
morning wood peas are
Okay.
good, man. You gotta
an hour.
You gotta go at the toilet different, but
You gotta like lean forward
Yeah.
and shit. Hands on the wall.
You knew where we were going.
Insane, dude. It's literally like that though.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're leaning, you're scooching your feet back, trying to aim that bitch.
Have you ever tried peeing from a long way away
Oh yeah,
into the toilet?
dude. I grew up in, I used to try to pee my name in the snow up in New York and shit.
I never did that. But
I
yeah,
think the best I got was SEA. I couldn't finish the end. That's just too much pee.
Yeah. But especially like when I really think about it, the apartment, I used to try to do that. I'd keep backing up the further I'd go, and I never peed on the seat. But I thought I was so
Well,
sick.
you shouldn't. The seat should be up.
Well, I'm saying like, or just the toilet in general.
Yes.
I remember when we lived in Portland, Zach locked the bathroom door, so I'd have to go all the way downstairs to use your guys'. Every night.
Hated you using that bathroom.
I don't understand why. I literally.
He just hated you.
He made
man.
it his bathroom,
Yeah,
dude.
he just hated you.
Yeah, thank God we're like best friends today, but oh my word, dude. I would have to go downstairs, and if I looked right at the bottom of the stairs and you look right, it's that darkness. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's definitely ghosts in that shit. And then oh my God, I can just hear you snoring like crazy.
Now, I did teach my boys to put the seat up and then put it back down after they were done. So
Who doesn't do that?
your Uncle Pat doesn't.
Oh, that's true. And my cousin,
Yeah.
Colton. I think we can say his name.
I don't know why. When they were here last time, he'd go, I gotta go pee, and I'd go in after him. The seat's up, and he hadn't flushed. I'm like, dude,
If it's yellow,
leave it
let
like
it
you
mellow.
found it. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
I don't know. I always
That's
flush
some water
after I pee.
conservation.
But I think it gets filtered and put back in. Right?
I'm not sure what happens I don't know where it happens to the water at the waste management plants.
Well, it's treated
Well, I know.
and then comes back here.
That's gross.
How's it gross? It's clean.
I don't care.
It's like drinkable.
Because everybody's shit's been through there.
Yeah, but it's processed to where there's no bacteria.
I understand that, but, that's why we drink spring water.
Spring water's probably just as nasty before it's
No,
filtered.
no. I mean, it takes, like your uncle said, it takes like 40, 50 years for the pee to go down and get down into the water table. By then,
But
it's
what
purified.
about fish pee, fish poop, everything like that? Lot lizard poop and pee.
Well, duck poop and pee creates duck itch.
Oh, I remember all the time in Maine that one. What was that place called? Papoose Pond, right?
I think so. Where we used to go feed the ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be like, Duckage. And everyone would be like, okay, we're not going there. But then people would go there.
Yeah, we used to go feed the ducks a lot. That was pretty cool.
We went horseshoe crabbing there once, right?
Not in a pond. Horseshoe crabs are in the ocean.
No, they aren't. There's freshwater ones, aren't there?
No.
Where did we go then? We went somewhere and went horseshoe crabbing.
Yeah, one of the beaches.
My other uncle in Maine. We went and did that with him, I think, if I remember right.
I'm not sure who all was with us. Your mom could tell you what beach we went to. And there was another one we used to go and get starfish and sand dollars.
Dude, I'm telling you, Maine, if you can, like, visit during, like, the spring, summer, is so beautiful. Other than that,
it's one of the few places that I've been, and I've been in every state but Alaska. Hawaii and Maine are the two states that the postcards really do no justice for the beauty of the state.
Yeah. Like, you got to be there to experience it.
Yeah, I mean, Portland Headlight, it's a beautiful state park with the big old lighthouse on it and stuff. And the whole place, is really beautiful. And it's got the old fort there and shit.
If I was a multimillionaire, I'd definitely buy, like, a summer house up there.
Oh, yeah. Out on one of the islands.
No.
I would. I'd go out to, like, Peaks Island or something.
Peaks Island is scary, dude. It literally, like, I don't know. Whenever I think about it, I think it's the most scary thing. It looks like a haunted place.
Yeah, that's why it'd be cool to live out there.
No.
Yeah.
Have army generals from the First World War come knocking on your door.
Sure. Hey, come on in. You want some coffee, dude?
They're like, what's that?
No,
we never had that.
World War I, they knew what coffee went.
How'd you get that from the Frenchies?
Yes. No, it's French roasted. It doesn't mean it's from the French, dumbass.
Isn't coffee made... Wasn't it invented in Italy? Like they first found it in Italy? I think so.
I believe so. I'm not sure. Who knows?
Talking about Memorial Day, that was like the perfect topic.
Yes.
World War I generals. Okay, we're 22 minutes in. What's your second story you got?
Well, this one time I was in class, and I mean, like I said before, I hated school. I hated being there. I hated everything about it. I just did. And I mean, I don't know why. Mm-hmm. I just hated school. And I'd do everything I could to get suspended or whatever so I wouldn't have to go to school, So this one time I was in class and the teacher got called down to the office for something. And I like to show off and shit. And so as soon as she left, I waited a few minutes and I went up and I closed the door. And then I stood in front of the door. And when she came back, I wouldn't let her back in the classroom. And the classroom was adjacent to the library, and there was a door to the library there, too. And, I mean, I'm standing in the front of the door holding my foot against it and letting her in, and she's screaming at me, and I'm la, 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 la. And she, she disappeared, so I knew she was coming to go to the library door, so I'm over there holding it back and stuff. And finally, after like 5-10 minutes of this, the class just going crazy because they were having a good time with me doing what I was doing, but I guess a couple other teachers heard the commotion. So while I was holding the library door shut so she couldn't get back in, a couple of the guy teachers come in through the other door and tackled my ass in front of everybody and dragged me down to the principal's office. And I ended up getting suspended for taking away the what the hell did they call it? I took away the
teaching ability.
Yes, the teaching ability, and I took away the authority in the teacher figure, and so I ended up getting suspended for a week because of it. And I mean, it just all this shit like that I used to do. I mean, another time, our library had in the back of it it had these rooms. There's study rooms or something. We used to have a study hall in the library, and the back rooms, it came up like waist high, and it was wood shelves, but then from the top of the shelf to the ceiling was a plane of glass. And so I got up on there, and I turned around, and I pulled my pants down and mooned the whole library and pressed my ass cheeks right against the glass and I got down and pulled my pants up. And as we're leaving the study, I thought I'd gotten away with it because the librarian never said anything. But as we're leaving the library, she pulled me aside and told me she never wanted to see that kind of pornography in her study hall again. And I'm like, pornography? Back then I didn't really know what pornography was. I'm like, all I did was moon you. I didn't stick it in you.
Yeah.
It's like there was no pornography there. Nothing was entering the anal orifice or anything. I just pressed it against the glass for everybody to see.
Did you get suspended for that one?
No, she didn't tell anybody. I think she kind of actually liked it because she just said she didn't want to see that kind of pornography again. I'm like, I didn't show you the turkey. I showed you the ass,
Oh, my God, dude. I didn't show you the turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Sorry, tired.
Yeah, it's still a little early here. We had to get up early.
And I slept like absolute dog.
We both slept like donk ass.
Ugh.
But that's my stories for the day.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
I still love how we did the insane can on the wall.
Yes.
That's definitely going to be a clip. That was hilarious. Okay, do you want to, after this, like, we'll talk about it after. Alright. We're at 28 minutes, 27. I think it's a good time to end it.
Might as well.
True.
Winston's getting anxious out there. I hear him running. Mom must have went out back.
Yeah, he's right at the door.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He likes to wait at the door. He hears us in here talking. We open the door, and he's always laying right there. Looks up at us.
Dude, he's so cute. I think of, like, that picture I took last night.
Oh, my God.
He's got an underbite like crazy.
Yes, he does. A lot of American bulldogs do.
So he just looks funny as shit. Oh, I guess we can talk about this real quick because you weren't even there. But I still think one thing about Maine that was funny. Was this in Maine? Beech Ridge?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember if it was in New Hampshire or not.
No, it was.
What's the one in New Hampshire?
Beech Ridge was in Scarborough. New Hampshire is the NASCAR race in Loudon.
Loudon, yeah. Okay.
Anyhow, your mom and I went there once.
Yeah, I remember because it rained and you guys
oh my
got
God.
flooded. Anyhow, I remember my brother Zach. I don't know if there's videos on it or what, but he had raced at Beech Ridge. And if you don't, obviously, probably half of you don't know what Beech Ridge is. It's a little racetrack in Maine. It's like, what, half mile?
Quarter mile, half mile. Just a
somewhere in there.
Little,
0.75 mile.
Yeah, anyhow, it's your typical local racetrack. But it wasn't dirt, it was asphalt.
In Maine, that's like the coolest thing because we didn't have many of those. And it used to be packed every time we'd go.
Yeah.
But my brother raced in it once, and it was like the coolest thing ever. He won like 3 times straight in the backwards racing. And like me and Mom were like, "Go, Zach!
All of us were.
You weren't there.
I was at one of them. I've got videotape of it.
I didn't even know Zach did it more than once. I thought it was just that one time.
I think he raced there a couple times. But his girlfriend was with us, and she was...
Ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
His ex-girlfriend. She was screaming, "Let's go, Zach!"
Like, literally, sorry, Zach's fiance, now, if you're watching this, but she was super quiet. Like, you remember. And then we get there, and she's like, "Go, Zach!"
I mean, like holy shit, scary.
And we were like, where did that come from? Screaming to the top of her lungs. And he won, like I said, like 3 times straight. And then he got slammed into, and his neck hurt for like the next 5 days.
Yeah.
Dude. I can imagine so. Like, they were driving, like,
they were crazy.
Pedal to the metal backwards,
crashing into each other and the tires and shit. And the Days of Destruction were always fun to go watch.
Yeah. Friggin' doing the race and just boom, slamming in. Yeah, I love
one of the first ones I went to, they actually had a guy going forward chained to a guy going backwards. And on one of the Days of Destruction. And I mean, this one guy was cruising around forwards around the track. The guy behind him, they go through a corner, he'd do a couple barrel rolls and shit, and this chain broke, and he barrel rolled off into the woods and shit. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
People are willing to die for like $100 first prize purse, you know?
What did you just say?
$100 first prize purse. I'm not sure if it came out that.
Here's a fake coach. $100. Oh, that was funny.
I was amazed at what they're willing to do for $100.
No roll bars, dude. I don't think. Those things.
I mean, some of them had to have roll bars, but for the most part, it was just spray and pray, man.
Yeah, dude. After racing Legends cars and iRacing and watching those at Beach Rage. Dude, I think that would be so cool to do.
The Legends cars are cool.
They're just so loud.
Yeah.
And, like, the burnt rubber smell.
Yeah.
Dude, that stuck with you for, like, 3 days. It would just, like, and it'd become one with your nose.
Yes.
So you'd be, like, trying to fall asleep, and you just smell friggin' motorcycle tires.
Yes.
Yeah, those things are fun.
Good times. Well, Holland has a little racetrack, too, and we used to go to that every now and then. It's the same size as Beach Ridge. And I actually have gone to YouTube, and there's races from Holland still on YouTube that and I mean, they get crazy up there too. Figure eights with like 100 cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. It's crazy. Buses.
Yep. It's like the Cars movie.
Pickup trucks
watched.
Pulling little piece of shit campers doing figure eights, you know, somebody busting through the camper. And I mean, it gets crazy as hell.
Dude, that's like one of the coolest
that's the shit
things.
That's fun to watch.
Yeah, it'd be like the rednecks would be screaming.
Yeah.
And then you also had the city people screaming because they had never seen it.
Yeah.
And then the country people are egging them on because it's like, dude, that's sick.
And come on, most people go to races like that just for the accidents.
Dude, legit though. I never went to Beach Ridge and was like, yo, let's go. Like, it's in NASCAR. I'm watching the TV. They had a green for like almost the first whole like stage, didn't they?
Yeah, there wasn't very many accidents last night, which was surprising for Charlotte. So kudos to the NASCAR drivers for being safe.
Right? I don't know. I was just like, damn, dude. Like, I watch NASCAR and I'm just waiting for the big one.
Yeah.
And then nothing happens. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. Well, that was a pretty uneventful race.
Dude, it was boring as shit.
Yeah,
Kyle Larson led for how many laps? Like
375 or something like that at the 400.
It wasn't that much.
It was.
Out of 400?
Yeah.
No, Chase Elliott had led for a while. He led for like almost the whole stage.
Oh.
It was somewhere near 300.
No, it was over 300. I remember that. I want to say it was like because he had the fifth.
I'll just search it up.
He had the fifth highest amount of laps led at the Coke 600.
You know what's crazy too is like that man has what 4,000 laps led. He just hit it last night in NASCAR, last night. And I bet 1,000 of those are from this season.
Yeah.
So that does kind of look fishy.
Hey Sherry.
No, stop. Don't even.
How many laps?
You know how I said
Bubba
Wallace gets the coolest things? The liveries or whatever they're called? Did you see his last night?
Bubba's?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, it was
I tell you whose was nasty was the 48 car who drives Bowman.
Yeah, the Ally.
Yeah.
The Hendrick car.
Yeah, but it wasn't an Ally car. It was matte black and it was painted up to look like a jet. And Harvick's was pretty cool looking last night too.
He led 328.
Told you it was 3-something.
Well, yeah, I knew it was 3-something, but it wasn't 375.
Yeah, but like I said, he's the 5th leader, all-time lap leader in Charlotte now for the Coke 600.
Who were we just talking about? Oh, the Bubba Wallace car. Dude, it was actually so sick.
And kudos to the dude that drives for Petty Motorsports. He had a good race, I believe, last night. It's nice to see Petty getting back up towards the front again.
Yeah, how do you win that much in your whole lifetime, and then you just haven't won recently?
He just has been having bad luck with drivers.
All right, let me just find this picture. His car was sick, dude. There you go. It was matte black with stars and stripes across it.
Oh, yeah.
With a picture of somebody on the side. I don't know who
They usually have a picture of the person their car represents.
Oh,
and they have their name across the windshield.
Yeah. I don't know. He just has the coolest cars, dude. Especially the DoorDash. I always say this, the DoorDash.
Well, when you got Michael Jordan fronting for shit, you're going to have good stuff.
Right, yeah. Dude, that must be so cool to race for Michael Jordan
and
Denny Hamlin.
Hell yeah.
Anyhow, we're going way over.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to get off. I guess
everybody,
not get off, sign off.
Have a great week. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Don't forget, go view us on TikTok. We've got getting close to 500 likes on TikTok. I'd like to see 1,000 by the end of the week.
By the end of the week. You know what?
Dude, for as many videos as we have on there, we should already be over 1,000.
No, that's pretty good for what we got.
I know.
You ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful. I appreciate every freaking like and subscribe and everything we've got from people. And I mean,
maybe
dude, we're still getting close to 200 views on TikTok in a day.
Yeah, maybe it's the editing. Like if I put more time and like edited the clips like crazy.
Probably.
But that just takes so much time. And I got school.
I know. I mean, we're not professional. We run a janky program. Oh, but hey,
look, the green screen.
Let's not forget our sponsor, Smith Pools.
I forgot to fix that. The whole episode, it was hanging off the edge there.
Oh my God. But
if it's
my brother and my sister-in-law, Pat and Jeanette, co-owners of Smith Pools. Shout out to them. Local people in Pasco, Polk, and Hillsborough County. Give them a call. I don't have their phone number for you. I should, but Google it. Smith Pools. Love every one of you.
All right. We'll see you guys Friday.
Peace out. Hasta la vista, homies and homies.